Republican debate, the presidential debate, that same candidate reiterates that statement. But this time, to receive a loud applause from the crowd, signifying, and not only does this candidate solemnly believe this, but scores of other people do too. And you know this isn't true. And you know those people probably have never spoken to a scholar of your religion, or even touched or read that holy book. But yet they come to this conclusion. Can you imagine that after a terrorist attack, anywhere in this world, not only feeling sorrow and remorse for all those innocent lives that are lost, all the fathers that will never come home, all the mothers that will never get to kiss their child getting married, and the child that will never graduate high school. Not only feeling remorse, but knowing that the next day, people will look at you differently. Because this perpetrator of that terrorist attack held the same religion as you. People will wonder, does your religion really say go and kill people? And you know this isn't true. You know that perpetrator wasn't even a real believer of your religion, because if he was, he would have known that that religion, it says if you kill one person, one innocent person, it is as if you have killed the entire mankind. And then can you imagine going to a school district that you love so much for your entire life, having teachers who taught you your A, B, C's, to teachers who taught you about quantum physics, but knowing that a member of that board of education holds extreme racist views towards you and hates you and abhors people like you. Now, if you haven't realized, I'm a Muslim, and I'm not afraid of it. And I'm not here for, this is what I and other Muslims face on a daily basis. These weird questions from people, the stares, the remarks when you walk down the street with your mother who happens to cover her hair. And I'm not here for your sorrow, for your remorse, or even for fame. I'm here looking for justice because I still believe it can be found. As we all know, there's board member, board education member on this community. And it's told, and I quote on her Facebook page, the French told them to get lost, and this is where our president should be emulated. Them being Muslims, them being me. She said, go back to your country. America needs to get rid of people like you. Those people being me. She said, stay in your deserts and follow your country. Follow your religion in your countries. Desert is actually spelled with one S, not two. Like I said, I am a Muslim, but I am an American. This is my country as it is anybody else's. And I love this country. And I love the documents and amendments that are the backbone and bedrock of this country. I love and embody the founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, who wrote his Virginia Statute of Freedom that all religions in America must have the right to practice, and talked about the Muslims as well. Benjamin Franklin, who carried the Quran with him while he was writing the Constitution. Benjamin Franklin even said that my prophet, Prophet Muhammad, is one of the best figures to ever walk on this earth, along with Socrates and Plato. My parents and immigrants came to this country. They came seeking a better life. My mom went to school in Pakistan. She would have to take 3 buses just to get to school and 3 buses back. My father came from Canada and grew up in Pennsylvania. Every morning, he'd wake up, grab his bike, and go deliver the newspapers around town. Then he'd come back, go to school. After school, he'd go to his father's restaurant as one of the chefs. Because he knew if he didn't work, his family wouldn't have enough to eat. And both my parents came to this country in hopes of providing a better life for me and my brothers. And they didn't come to a white America. They didn't come to a black America. They didn't come to an anti-Muslim America. But they came to the United States of America. An America united under one flag. United no matter your color, your race, or what background you come from. Because this is at the core of true American values. And that is what makes this country already so great. So I come today seeking for justice and hoping that all the Board of Education members love and care for their students like me, no matter what my religion may be, what my color may be, or what any other person's background may be. Thank you, and God bless the United